Hey, how's it going, guys? So today I'll show you guys how I find and test products that allowed me to scale up to $66,000 per day with Shopify dropshipping. If you guys don't know me already, I am Kevin and I've done over $8 million in revenue over the last 3.5 years with Shopify. I'm also one of the founders of PrimeCord, which is a server that me and my buddy created, and I'll link that Discord below. But for now, let's go right into the video. Let me start off by showing you one of the stores that I scaled to $2.2 million in the last quarter 4. And as you can see here on December 3rd, I was able to scale to $66,000 in just that day alone. So let's pull up December 3rd and you can see here 66K with 23 sessions and 3.5% returning customer rate. And my conversion rate for this day was actually pretty insane, 6%. If you guys don't know already, the average conversion rate for an e-commerce store is anywhere around like 2 to 3%. So 6% is actually pretty insane. I think the reason why I was able to get 6% is because my site was really good looking, and it was also quarter 4 where a lot of people were just in the mood of buying. So let's go to customers list and let me show you that the customers are actually placing orders and that this is not any fake orders generated or anything. So let's go ahead and click on a random one like this one. All right, so let's see, customers from 5 months ago from Ontario, and I'm gonna blur out the first name. I'm just gonna leave out the initial. Leave the initial on. I'm gonna blur out the product just because I'm still selling this product and I don't want any extra competition. But I do have 2 case studies out in the Prime Discord right now where I show off how I was able to generate 200K and 350K with each of those products, and the products are actually revealed in there, and also the ad strategy and everything. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you head to Discord below. But let me just scroll down to the timeline to show you that everything is legit here. So as you can see here, this customer visited my store on December 12th, whatever, at 10:49 p.m. and they placed the order right here. And this is my supplier that was able to send out a shipping confirmation, and the order got delivered on the 22nd, so 10 days later. If we scroll up a little bit more, they came back on January 8th and placed a second order, and my supplier sent out a shipping confirmation on the next day, and the order was delivered around 12 days later. So this is the part of the video where everyone is probably waiting for, how I was able to find this product and everything. So this is what I used. I used the Facebook ads library, and for ads library, if you guys don't know already, it's basically Facebook's own tool, and it's free, which is the best part of it. It's going to show you every single advertiser that's currently running ads on Facebook and Instagram. So let's use this to our advantage. So let's go ahead and click all ads. And for the searches, these are all my recent searches, and these are also all the searches that I would use. There's also a couple more, but I'll leave that in the description below. But let's start off by using 50% off. So the reason why I'll use 50% off is because most dropshippers, including myself, have 50% off in their text. And what the search function does is that it's going to search through all the ads that are currently running on Facebook and Instagram that has 50% off, and it'll pull it up right here. But not all these are going to be dropshipping too, so you kind of have to filter out yourself. But one extra thing that I like to do is click on filters right here, and for languages I'll choose English. And for this May 22nd, I'll change it to like either the day before or 2 days before. The reason why I would do this is because you don't want to see people who are running ads that just started today. So you want to see people who are running like 2 days ago. So that means if they're still running it, it's probably profitable and it's probably working. So let's apply the filter and let's see what ads we'll find with the 50% off filter. 50% off is not going to pull up just dropshippers. Some legit brands will also use 50% off as well. So you kind of have to filter out the ads by yourself. This kind of goes with experience. So for me, just right off the bat, by looking at this, I know that they're not really dropshipping because they're selling some sort of steak, some Wagyu, I'm assuming. But yeah, let's just scroll down and let's see if there's more. All right, so right here, we have an ad called Express Your Feelings with I Love You hidden message. This looks like a necklace or a ring. Okay, so it's a necklace. It's an I Love You necklace, and you can see that they're using the keyword term 50% off, and they're also using the keyword term free shipping. So let's go onto their store and let's see if it's drop shipping or not. Okay, so yeah, this is 100% drop shipping. The way that you can also tell is to see that they have a crazy sale right here, 50% off, and also their website kind of looks simple like this. Another way that you could confirm that it's drop shipping is that you could search it on AliExpress, and if it's available on AliExpress, that usually means that you could go ahead and sell it too, and you could drop ship it. So one way that I like to search for products and see if they're available on AliExpress is if you right click on any one of their images. Let's choose this one and do search image from Google. It's going to pull up a Google's Lens on the right side. So what Google Lens does is that it's going to search through every single website that's out there, and it's going to try and find this exact image. So let's see if this exact, okay, right here, we already found it. Right here, AliExpress, let's click on it. I'm pretty sure this person is selling the same thing. Yeah, he has I love you over here, and it's basically the same thing. So that's how you confirm that it's drop shipping. So let's go ahead and copy the name of this store, and we're gonna use the second tool, which is called Shop Hunter. So right over here is Shop Hunter. So if you guys don't know already, Shop Hunter is a tool that allows you to track sales generated by Shopify stores. So if a store is running on Shopify, Shop Hunter could see how much revenue they're doing. So I'm pretty sure that this store is on Shopify. So let's plug in the URL of this store into Shop Hunter right here at shop, and we're gonna search up this store. So right over here, you can see that they started off at like $7,000 per day, and this was back in March 24th. And they were able to scale this store all the way up to 20K per day, but they have scaled down recently. I'm not sure why. There could be a lot of factors, but this is not a good sign that they're scaling down. So you don't want to sell a store that's scaling down. You want to find a store that's like scaling up. So let's say like you found the store like during this day, 8K day, and you see that they scale up to like 11K or like over here, almost 12K, then you'll go ahead and sell this product. But since they're scaling down slowly, this is a bad sign. So let's go ahead and find a different product. So we're back on ads library. So let's see if there's a different product. There's already 3 ads for this, and let's see. So okay, right here we have another product, and this is a different kind of hair eraser. Let's copy the link of this product, and let's also plug it into Shop Hunter. So add shop, and let's track the store. And okay, right off the bat, you can see that no one's really tracking the store. There's 0 users. So whenever you see that there's 0 users tracking, you want to have this store added to your list. Just because there's 0 people tracking, that doesn't mean that this store is doing bad or anything. It just means that Shop Hunter doesn't have enough data to see how much revenue they're doing. So just leave it here for a few hours and come back, and they could be scaling. So we're just gonna leave that store on Shop Hunter, and let's go back to the ads library. Let's keep scrolling through. Let's see if we can find another one. So I'm actually filtering a lot of these with just my own eye, and just because I know that these are not really drop shipping. All right, so I scrolled through for like another minute, and this is one of the stores that I found that catch my eyes. They're currently running 18 ads for this right now, and we could Shop Hunter these people to see how much they're doing. And I know that this is a dropshipping product because I've seen it recently. So let's go ahead and go to the Shop Now page. So this is the product they're selling. This is called the Gulf Rumble mat, or whatever they want to call it. So you already know that this product is kind of like a dropshipping product because they have a huge sale going on, and they're also offering free shipping globally. So let's go ahead and copy this store, the URL, and let's go back to Shop Hunter and plug it in. And right here, let's see, they started a few days ago on May 14th, so that's like around a week ago, which is good. And they're already scaled to 400 a day. So this would be one of the products that I would be testing, and at the end of this video I'll also go over the testing strategy, so stay tuned to that. And this might be the product that I would set up a campaign for. So I scrolled down a little bit more with the 50% off keyword, and I found this other person that's selling this mat. So we go ahead and see if they're doing well just like the first person, and this could kind of give us a better idea if we should test this product or not. So let's copy this product URL, and let's go to add shop, and let's see how much they're doing. All right, so this is a better looking chart. This is like, yeah, they only started a few days ago on May 19th, and they're able to scale up to $400 today. So this could definitely be one of the products that we'll be testing today. But let's go ahead and go back to the ads library, and let's try a different keyword. So the next keyword that we're actually going to try is free worldwide shipping. So the next keyword that we're going to use is free worldwide shipping. And the reason why free worldwide shipping works is because a lot of drop shippers are shipping from China. And if you're shipping from China, the shipping cost for China to anywhere in the world is really, really cheap. So let's go ahead and scroll through this, and let's see if we can find a product that we could test. So right over here, we can see that this store is called Wahuli, and they're selling this type of neck pillow, I believe. Yeah, this neck headrest. So they have free worldwide shipping here, and they have a 5.5 reviews. Let's go to their store, and you can see that they have a huge sale going on, and the website kind of looks like it's drop shipping. So we're gonna copy the URL of the store and let's plug it into Shop Hunter and let's see how they're doing. All right, this okay, so they only made one sale yesterday. This is not a good sign, so I would just skip on this product. You could untrack it if you don't have enough stores. So let's go back to the ads library and let's find a different product. So I'm filtering out all these clothing, like this hoodie, because I don't see anything special about it, and I'm pretty sure this is not like a drop shipping. It could be drop shipping, but I just wouldn't sell like a hoodie or anything unless there's like a wow factor, which I don't really see over here. So let's go through this, and there's just a normal glasses, a normal shoes. Let's see. Okay, so right here we saw this store before while we used the 50% off filter. But it showed up again because they also have free worldwide shipping on their text. So we're just not gonna look at it. Let's see, we have another one. Okay, right here we have Love Happy Pets. So this product, it looks like they're selling the splash pad. I've actually seen this product before, and it's been around for a few years, so I'm not sure if they're actually doing good or not. So that's where Shop Hunter comes into play. You literally just copy the URL and you paste it into Shop Hunter, and it takes all the guessing work out of the game. It's literally gonna tell you if they're scaling or not. So as you can see here, they started 2 months ago. They only had one order for $24, and they're able to scale up to 3K per day recently, 2 days ago. So if you look at their most recent sales, there's 30 coming from the splash pad, which is a good sign. So we can actually go ahead and have one of these stores to test. So let's go back to here and let's see if we can find one more, and then I'll show you guys how I'll set up my testing campaign on Facebook. Okay, so right under this Love Happy Pets ad, there's this ad right here called kidsgarby.com. They're selling this kids toy thing, and I've seen their store like a long time ago. I'm not sure if they're still making any revenue, but let's go ahead and verify the store or the sales by adding it to Shop Hunter. And yeah, as you can see, like they scaled down a lot and they're hovering around like 600 to 1K per day. So this is the type of store that I really wouldn't go for, just because it looks like they're struggling to cross like 1K per day. Look, every time they cross 1K per day, they have to scale back down. And over here, I'm not sure what happened. They crashed. Maybe their ad account got disabled or something. But yeah, this is not a really good store. So we already found two potential products that we could test. One is this dog product, and the other one is this golf product. So we found out all by just using the Facebook ads library, which is completely free, by the way, and just these filters right here. So free worldwide shipping, 50% off, free shipping, worldwide shipping, % off. But just a heads up, you're not gonna find winners like every single minute. For me, I do product research on ads library for around like an hour a day, and I usually find a few couple good tests. I'll say like probably like 5 products, and I'll choose like the best product out of the 5 to test every single day. So today we already found 2 products that we could test. One is the golf product and one is the dog product. So let's set up a campaign for the golf product, and I'll show you exactly how I would test it on Facebook ads. So right over here, I'm inside one of my brand new ad accounts, and we're gonna set up the testing campaign for the golf product. So this is exactly how I would test it. So if you press create, always choose sales. All these other ones are for other stuff like app promotion, engagement, which like you just want likes or something. But for e-commerce, you want sales. So sales, press continue, and you will be brought to this page. Name the campaign name. I usually call it like the product that I'm testing. So let's just do golf, and let's scroll down. And for Advantage campaign budget, you want to leave it off. It's off on default, so you don't even need to touch it at all. This is more for scaling. And let's go to next. And now we're inside the ad sets. So once you're inside the ad sets, make sure you choose the pixel that you want. So I just created this pixel called Prime Cord. I'm not using this pixel, obviously. It's just for this video. But for conversion events, you always want to choose purchase. And just ignore all these warnings. As long as you have the pixel set up on your Shopify store already and it's connected, you could just go ahead and ignore it. It's not really a big deal. Scroll down, leave dynamic creative off. And for budget, for like a lower ticket item, like something around $30 to $50, I'll do $10. And for something that's more expensive, like 60 to like 100 plus, I'll do $20. But for this product, we're gonna do $10. And for start date, I always choose the next day, but at midnight. So it'll be the 23rd at 12 a.m. And for end date, you don't really have to select anything here. You want to let it run continuously. And over here you have custom audiences. We don't have any data on our pixel just yet, so we don't have any custom audiences. So for the locations, it'll be United States, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. So I choose these countries because these are the countries that my agent ships to, and other countries are a little bit more expensive. Also United Kingdom, you can have it if you understand the VAT law that's there. But yeah, those are the countries that I target. And for age, I usually just leave it as 18 to 65. Sometimes for like an older product, I'll probably choose 21, but I usually don't go after anything over 21. And for gender, if it's a women product, like let's say a dress or so, like you would choose women. But if it's like a men shaver product, you would choose all, because women could buy for their men. And I don't think any men will buy like a dress for their women just because they don't know like the sizing or like just whatever women wants. But for this product, since it's a golf product, I think anybody could play golf. I'll just choose all gender. So for detailed targeting, this is where Facebook excels. So they have all these data points on their users, and they could tell who likes what. And you could easily just target golf if you type it here and choose golf. So Facebook's gonna target anyone that likes golf. So yeah, you always want the audience size to be at least like 2 million plus. Even 1 million works, but at least 2 million, I would say. But for exclude over here, you kind of want to type in AliExpress, because you don't want to show people your ad to those that are interested in AliExpress, because they might know about drop shipping already. There's also a drop shipping term right here. So if you filter out drop shipping, most drop shippers won't see it. And then for languages, I like to keep it as all languages, just because the countries that we're targeting over here are already English speaking, so there's no reason for you to filter down even more. And that's pretty much it for the testing. Then over here, the next page. So since we don't have an ad just yet, this is the place where you'll put like your creative. So once you fill out your primary text, headline, and description, you could go ahead and duplicate it right here. And ideally you want anywhere from 2 to 5 ads. And let's just go ahead and duplicate this one more time. So now that we have 2 ads underneath this ad set, we're going to go ahead and duplicate this one more time. And for this, you just have to change the interest. So instead of golf, let's go ahead and click suggestions. And this is how I would usually do it. Either suggestions and then click one of these. So let's just do, let's do golf club. Just choose anything that's related to the interest that you chose before. So golf club. And since we have 2 right here, we need 8 more, but it's basically the same thing. You're gonna click duplicate, and you're gonna, right here, you're gonna click original campaign and just do 8 more. And in each of those 8, you want a different interest. So just to recap, this is exactly how I'll set up my testing campaign. So you will have one campaign, it'll be an ad to budget campaign. And inside a campaign, there will be 10 ad sets. Right now, we only have 2 because we're not going to make the other 8. The other 8, you could make it yourself. Literally just go inside the ad set and change the interest. So you're going to have 2 ads per ad set, at least 2 to 5, I would say. They're going to be the same ad for each of these interests. They're going to be the same ad for each of these interests because the end goal is that you're trying to find the winning audience. And let's say golf is doing really well tomorrow and you spent $10 and you got like 2 or 3 purchases, which is really good. Then you'll go ahead and scale that ad set golf. So right here, you'll literally just change the budget, or you'll make a new campaign and scale that budget. So that's it for the testing structure. Like I said before, I am one of the founders of PrimeCord, and this is my Discord right here. You guys go ahead and join it. We have a free section where I reply most of the time, and we also have a paid section where we already have a few case studies out. We have the 0 to 200K case study. This is basically where me and Andrew show one of the stores that we did 200K revenue on. It'll show you all the interest that we targeted, exactly how we tested and scaled it, and obviously you're going to see the product as well. So just as a recap, how we were able to find this product was through the Facebook ads library. We searched this 50% off keyword right here, and also free worldwide shipping. And then we plugged the store right into Shop Hunter, which was able to tell us how much revenue each store was doing. And we found a store that was just recently scaled up instead of like graph where it was declining. And then lastly, we went into our Facebook Ads Manager and we created a testing campaign for it. So you'll have one campaign, 10 ad sets in here, and in each ad set there will be at least 2 to 5 videos. Make sure to join our Discord. It's discord.gg/primecord, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.